us. So today we will study a new chapter, that is forms of business organizations. That is chapter 2. So forms of business organization. See, each and every business or each and business enterprises is a organization which is engaged in some of the business activities, or you say a commercial activity. So whenever a business enterprise is engaged in a commercial activity or commercial activities, that enterprises will be known as, or that, sorry, not like that. It is, you see, whenever enterprises, business enterprise must be there, which is engaged in some business activities or commercial activities. Okay, that will be called a business organizations. So each business enterprises or each business organization are separate from one another. Okay, you cannot say that this enterprise or other enterprises are both are same. No, they are both are separate units. So now we will see the different classification under the different means business organizations. So first one. Okay, classifications of business enterprises. First one, private sector. Okay, then public sector. So in this classifications of business enterprises, you see there is a three types of classification in the business enterprises. So each business enterprises, I told you that they are separate from one another. So first one, private sector. Private sector itself suggests that what does private sector means. It's an individual owned or group of people have owned different company or organization or institution that will come under the private sectors. Here there is no intervening of government is there. Okay, simple. Simple to start, understand. Like the private owners means you, me, or anybody else. Okay, who is opening his or her firm. Okay, that will be considered as private sector enterprises. Like group of people like that, like me and you. Okay, group of people like us are opening their private institutions that will come under the private sectors. Now, public sector enterprises. Public sector enterprises are those enterprises which are opened by the government sides, or here the owner of the public enterprises is what? Who? Government. Okay, government. All the directions, all the managerial functions are taken by the government. Then last one, joint sector enterprises. Now these 50% you say private sector, 50% joint sector, or you can say the board day-to-day activities are managed by the private sector and controlled and run by the government sector. That will come under the joint sector, means in which private sector and public sector both are involved together, and together they are functioning. That will come under the joint sectors. So we will discuss one by one about these sectors. 1, 2, 3. For all these three sectors, we will discuss one by one that what are these private sectors enterprises, what is public sector enterprises, and what is joint sector enterprises. For short, I have told you or I have given you information, little bit information about those, but detail we are going to study one by one. So, private sector enterprises, the business enterprises which is owned, controlled, managed. Managed by the private individuals or the managed by the individuals, that is known as private sector enterprises. Like, for example, if I say Reliance Industry, Tata, these all are private sector enterprises. Okay. Example, Reliance, Tata, or many other groups are there. Okay. So these are private sector enterprises. So we will see different forms of private sector enterprises are there. So forms of private sector enterprises. First one is your sole proprietor. So sole proprietorship, then joint into family, into family. That is also known as GHF. Then company, then partnership. Partnership firms, okay, whatever partnership firms or partnership you say you are opening, that will also come under the private sector enterprises. Then cooperative, society, cooperative society. Last one, company. So forms of private sector enterprises are that they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are there. Then first one is sole proprietorship, means there some single person is the owner. Okay, like for example, if I say it's like a shop and okay, you see the retail store business or retail business, the single person is the owner there. So then joint into family business, like you people are doing business with your or your ancestors' property, okay, or you are following your family business. That business will come under the joint into family. Okay, GHF. Partnership was what? Partnership means you and your friend coming into a partnership. You are agreed to perform some business. You have legally worked, legally you have attended all the things, and you became a partner and you are performing a business. That is partnership, means one or more person you are coming into a business. Okay. Then Cooperative societies may be formed by the group of people living in the local areas with the common interest. Okay, they form cooperative societies. So to come to gain a common, you say with a common profit they can achieve like purchasing of goods or consumer goods on a lower cost. Okay, so if they are going together and purchasing the goods, they will be getting a huge amount of discount when the cooperative societies are going, because they are not going to purchase from the retailers or the manufacturers. They will or the wholesalers. They will be directly going to the manufacturers, or maybe possible that they will be going to wholesaler for a huge number of discount. Okay, for a huge discount. Okay, so cooperative societies formed by the group of people, those who have common interest or for serving social purpose. Then company is a form of business or private sector enterprises is a in which company is created by the group of people or one or two person. It doesn't matter. Okay, it is an artificial person created by law, and then on behalf of that forming a company, they run their business. So this is all for this 5 forms of private sector enterprises. So under forms of business organization, sorry, private sector enterprises. Okay, first one was sole proprietor. So when a business is owned or run or controlled by a single person, that is known as sole proprietor. Sole means single, and proprietor means business. Okay, or trading firm. The person who performs on business performed by a single person or single individual, that is known as sole proprietorship. So we will see the features of sole proprietorship. First one, single ownership. Explain about the single ownership. A person, when in a business, only one single owner is there, or only one person is there. That business is called single ownership. That is the one of the feature of the sole proprietorship. Then second one is formation and closure. So formation is very easy, closure is also very easy. Whenever you want, you can start the business, and whenever you want, you can close the business. There is no legal process required, or there is no burden, or you need not to ask anybody when should you start the business and when should you close the business. You are the only single person who will take the decision all about your business or enterprise. Okay. Then we talk about the third, that is unlimited liability. Third feature. So unlimited liabilities means here the debts which you take from the market, or the borrowings which you take from the market, or you can say the liabilities will be unlimited because you have nobody to share that liabilities. So whatever liabilities it may be possible that may arose during the performing the business, you have to pay that debts. Okay, or if you are not able to pay the debts, then your personal properties will also be able to. You have to sell them. You have to fulfill the liabilities. Second, that individual risk bearing. Okay, so individual risk bearing and profit earning in this, you can say that, see, in a sole proprietor form of business, there is single person is there who is performing all the head means performing all the tasks of the business, and he's taking all the headaches. So all the risk which is bear by the year is owner only. So when profit, when you bear a risk, you get a reward also. That is reward of earning profit. So whatever profit is there, that is also taken by the single owner only. Okay, nobody is coming and taking the share of the profit. So if he is bearing the risk, the reward of that risk of earning profit, that will be also handled by the owner only. Single person will be taking care of. Okay, then one man control. So one man control means single person is taking all the activities or whatever decisions has to be taken, that how it has how the business to perform, how what amount of goods to be bought and sold. Okay, each and every transactions, or you say each and activities of the business is to be performed and managed and controlled by the single person only. So here you can say one man control is there on the business. Okay, nobody else from the outside or from the relation or from the family, they are coming and controlling the business. No. Okay, the person who has started the business, he is only having the control on the full control on the business. Okay, and no separate legal entity. Okay, no separate legal entity means here that law is not going to separate your business from you. Okay, that means that business, that by the law that business is not going to be created like artificial person. Okay, that won't be happening. So there is no legal procedure is also required while opening your sole proprietor business. Okay, so in that you see the law is not going to make any difference in this. Okay, simple. Then last one, sorry, lack of business continuity. Lack of business. Okay, lack of business continuity means, suppose, for example, suppose you are the only person who is handling your business. Okay, and that business is only started by you. So when you are dead, okay, suppose some casualty happen, or by by you say by bad luck you are dead, or you are gone, or you are in coma, or you met an accident. So for those many days, okay, for those days, your business will be affected because you are the only person who is running your business. So when you will be there, your business will be running. When you are not there, your business will discontinue. Simple. Okay, because after you, nobody is going to run that business. Because suppose you are there, your wife is there, you are having a small kid. Okay, that small kid is going to run that business. No, your wife will be able to run the business. She will be able to know the transaction from where you are calling goods and from whom you are selling the goods. No, this won't be happening. So your business will stop at that moment when you are gone. So that means lack of continuity. Then small size. Now, what does small size means? That see the person when a sole proprietor is there or a single person is there, he have with himself he have a limited resources or limited area of managerial skills or limited capacity to perform any task. So that person, when he opens the business, he open a business on a small size. Okay, or the business enterprises is of small size, so he can easily go and manage it. Okay, he won't be able to open a very large business or a large store because he won't be able to manage because he is the only person or he is limited with his resources. That is why the business, the enterprises which are there in the sole proprietorship, okay, they are very small, or you say it's a small business. This is all for today. We'll meet up in next class. Till then, thank you.